Welcome back to another episode of The Zombie Trail. I'm your funeral director, Steve, and as always, I have my merry band of misfits causing mischief, mayhem, and really bad dice rolls last episode. So we'll do things on reverse. On my left, we have Pat playing.
Hi, I play Doc. If you don't know what I do, that's on you.
Bill playing.
Hi, I'm Bill. I played John Samuels, the fanatic.
On my right,
Keep it together.
God, fucking damn it.
Jackie.
Hi, I'm Jackspray Gaming. I play Sadie the Trucker, who does a lot of damage, but apparently has really shitty dice.
And Brady.
Hi, Brady. I play Kelvin Clone, the overseas sports enthusiast who had recently found a new hammer throw that has impeded his ability to perform.
And a little brain damage.
That's a lot better than the last times.
Yes, it was. It wasn't just a wave.
We did our introductions. Yay!
Hey!
Yeah.
Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. So where we left off last game
Better.
is that John was handing over his nano injector to Doc, and while he was reaching over, he succumbs to his wounds from combat.
You literally became that TikTok sound where people are like, when the caffeine wears off after 18 years.
So let's go ahead and address the giant elephant in the room. John's on the ground. Doc, is there anything you're going to do?
Yeah, so I'm assuming that I already have the nano injector in hand, so I'm just going to kind of remove the cap and like an EpiPen, just kind of slowly right into his back.
All right. So
And
go ahead and heal him up.
so 10,
Do I take a second permanent
11.
infection stage?
You do, because this is the second time you've dropped unconscious.
20.
While he's down, can I try to steal the second nano injector off of him to give to Doc?
No.
I want your other
Personal
nano
property
injector.
rules.
I hand it over.
He hands it over.
Yeah.
In Morticians,
Well, he was down.
you can ask, but you can't loot your friends' bodies.
No, I hand it over. Doc
He
gets
was
it.
down. It would just be looting him while he's dead before Doc heals him up.
So this is actually immediately post-combat while you guys are moving stuff around. So let's go ahead and go through the post-mortem of combat, in which we go through the bacteria resistance. For those of you who were hit by the zombies, not by yourself, just those who were hit by the zombies, you will need to do a bacteria resistance roll.
24.
And your bacteria resistance is?
25.
Hey, there you go. You made it.
Oh my
So go
God.
ahead and roll the 1d4 to increase.
What?
Hey!
Minimum.
Is there any way I can help with these?
Unfortunately, no bacteria resistance. That's not exactly true, actually.
You
have
have-
antibiotics,
Or you could do a
Oh.
doctor's check.
or
No, that's only for...
that's just to lower it. It's not
infection
for the
stage.
actual check itself.
I do. I have 4 of them, to be exact.
So for anyone who was hit by a zombie, for their Sadie's already been successful. John,
hit
you
himself.
still have to do.
Yeah, I beat myself twice.
59.
Well, wait.
Mine is 29. So
You
Okay,
hit yourself
so
with
you
the
failed
hammer.
Take these.
unless
That has
you
paint
took
on
an
it.
antibiotic. If you would've
This
taken-
isn't from that
Oh,
one
yeah,
bottle.
it
is
No,
it?
it's from a different bottle.
Okay.
That one bottle is
Well,
clearly like an old pill
No,
bottle
it's
from like
solid.
before the world ended, and it's just in Sharpie labeled pills.
Question mark?
Okay.
All right, so that's bacteria resistance. Now, if you guys
It's
want
when
to
I find
address
them from under desks.
So-
everyone who used a weapon,
Antibiotic saves me.
yeah, the antibiotic
Okay.
saves you, so go ahead and use the antibiotic.
Thank you, Doc.
So your weapons, and I believe all of your weapons. So you fired your gun, so that's one condition box for the gun,
And my cleaver I used.
and you get a condition box for your cleaver. You used your
Hatchet.
only used your hatchet, so just one for your hatchet.
And I fixed it already with a 28.
Nice. Did you
Got
go
it.
ahead and notate the repair on the hatchet?
I did know.
Okay. And then
Would you repair my
Calvin.
gun?
You used both the javelin and your brand new hammer.
Yep.
So
26.
condition box on those.
Perfect.
Do you want this cleaver? I don't want it.
I have my cleaver, so hold on to it. You might need it.
I'm only going to use it for opening cheese from now on.
Is it the Mortician's cleaver or just
Yeah.
a cleaver?
Mortician's cleaver.
Save it for the cheese. It could be the
Yeah. Okay.
the Mortician's cheese.
You want to cut the cheese with it?
I think he's doing that enough. Every time you're down, John, just
It's not me, it's the infection.
Yeah, I can tell. It seems to be taking
You
up
are
your left
constipated,
hand.
so
Yeah. Some gas can
Eventually,
be
Doc's
passed.
just
that's
gonna
exactly
have,
what's
like,
going
Dr.
on.
Mask with, like,
You've
her
got
Right.
blockage,
because
so
of him.
you're gassy.
Yeah. 10
This
seconds
is
later.
really why you get the 5 points in speech is the smell that permeates from your pores.
You want
And I rolled a
your
D12
javelin fixed?
for the second
Sure,
stage
yeah.
of the section, so I took another 2 off my HP.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, carry on.
That'll be
That's
funny.
all for the 2 stages, right?
Morticians,
That's
doctor
damage.
section.
Damage, yeah.
And then the leaders just has that plague mask.
So you guys have successfully cleared all the zombies from the homestead. You get plus 1,220 experience points for clearing the homestead, and you guys have leveled up to level 4. Now, there's still the issue of the 50 pounds of food, of rations, the canned goods, 20 pounds of it being cheese.
I got that.
How do you guys want to divvy up the weight of it, pack it up, and...
I can take 15 pounds if somebody wants to take the other 15 pounds because we'll be frying the cheese out of John's cold dead ham.
I can carry all the cheese.
I can
That's
make-
okay. No
it
one
feels
else
good.
wants to carry the
15.
cheese. Yeah, it's
Carry almost
just
50
you.
pounds, and
Yeah.
he's got 20 pounds of cheese. So I'll take 15. He'll take 15.
Yeah, I can take 15
Okay.
pounds.
Great.
I don't have to do that. Man, that made things easy.
Well, you've been healing us, so we'll give you a pass on this.
Yeah.
You were kind of doing the heavy lifting last episode.
I lifted a lot. Just
You
wanted to
kept
hit me.
us alive, so we'll take this out. Just keep us alive. And you can
Sure.
keep a tally of how many nanos I owe you.
So you guys have cleared the homestead. There's nothing left in this cave. You guys check the zombies.
Mhm.
Do you guys check the zombies? Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys check the zombies. Okay.
Always loot the bodies.
Always loot the bodies. And you guys actually find 2 gold earrings, each one worth 1 gold coin, and a gold necklace on one of them. And it's like a thick Cuban pound. You ever see Pat's giving me a look.
No, I'm just
very
curious.
thick. This guy was a G back in the day, and he had
It's
a nice
cocaine.
thick gold necklace, and that one's going to be worth about 3 gold coins. And that's what you guys find on the bodies. So the homestead's cleared out. You guys head back. It's still nighttime. This excursion to the abandoned homestead has taken several hours. By the time you guys get back to I think I called it Patterson. That's
think
right,
so.
Patterson. By the time you guys get back to Patterson, it is about 1 a.m, and the town is quiet from sleeping. There is a guard standing post. The gate is closed, but as soon as he sees you guys, he starts working the locks to open the gates to let you guys back in. You have rooms that you guys acquired from from the several episodes ago. So what would you guys like to... Oh, when you guys walk in, over by the well of this town that was in the center of the town, you do see the mayor pacing back and forth, smoking a pipe. And he's so excited when he sees you guys.
On the way back, my roids wear off.
So you should have, I believe it was a 2-hour walk there.
Mhm.
So
It
you
was
had
1 hour
4
for the effect, so they wear off on the 2-hour walk back.
Was it
It
1
was
hour
4
or 4
hours.
hours?
It was 4.
You,
4 hours?
You've got 2 more
Oh.
hours of roids before you have to
Okay.
start worrying about that.
All right. Stomping down the road. Come on. Faster. We have to get this cheese safely back to town.
So what do you guys like to do?
I'm going to leave the 15 pounds of goods with the boys and go to bed.
All right.
I guess we'll talk to the mayor.
You want to talk to the mayor?
Yes.
All right.
Tell him that the job's done.
I don't want to talk to the man. I want to just follow Jackie back to our room. Or Sadie back to our room.
Yeah.
Are you going back to the room
Yep.
too? Or are you staying with
You
me?
have the charisma. You should
do have
stay.
the charisma.
Okay, I would like to talk to the mayor.
He's excited. He's shaking you guys' hands. Thank you guys so much. You guys saved the wedding. Tomorrow is going to be amazing. Thank you guys so much. You guys get to eat for free tomorrow. Don't worry about anything. It's all on me. And he kind of like slaps you guys on the shoulder and he goes, get some rest. I look forward to hearing all about it tomorrow. I'm just thankful that, the first Morticians we ever really get to meet, and you all 4 came back. I'm really, really excited. Mission accomplished. Thank you guys so much. Why don't you guys go get some rest?
So, how do you feel about joining the Morticians now? Having your settlement be a part of us?
Oh, we're definitely leaning. With results like this is definitely going to be a beautiful relationship.
All right, perfect. Write it down. Write it down.
Take note of it.
Take note.
Does John fall asleep cuddling the cans of cheese that he found? Like a teddy bear.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the benefits of roids, though, is that you can sleep on them. So
You can, yeah.
like, it's not like the
It
uppers.
doesn't keep you awake permanently.
It doesn't keep you awake, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I gotta go to sleep right away. I gotta rest 10 hours to get a rest.
Did we bring flags?
Yes.
Yes,
You
we
do
did.
have flags in your cart
Okay.
That was on my list.
for distribution for settlements that wish to join the Morticians, that wish to join Sanctuary Valley.
Yeah.
The Sanctuary Valley Republic. So
SVO.
you guys get some sleep, right? And you are safe and secure behind the walls, so there is no need for guard or rotation. You guys go into the bar, and when you guys go inside the bar, what you do notice is like there is a bartender like standing there, kind of taking care of stuff, and there's like one town drunk, and then there's the weird guy you guys met on day 1 who has his little drinking sign out again. But 1 o'clock is still kind of early for a bar, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of people there.
Probably getting ready for the wedding.
I'll have to ask.
Bingo, bango. Yeah, you called it. Bartenders just kind of keeping the minimal, absolute drunk. So you guys want to go straight to bed? You guys want to hang out in the bar a little bit, or?
I think a long rest is deserved after excursion and pain we caused each other.
Yeah. I don't want to hang out with these jerks.
I'm so
Excuse
sorry,
you.
John.
In the morning, I'll feel different.
You're mean when you're high.
I almost killed John in 1 hit.
I almost killed myself in 1 hit.
Yeah, you
And I
jerk.
did with the second one.
So it takes 2 hits.
What time is the wedding tomorrow?
Doc's patience is being
Who you
tested
asking?
right now.
The bartender.
Oh, it's let's see here. They wanted to do like a noon brunch
Perfect.
thing, so about
Good night.
11ish or so, I guess, is when things are going to take off. I think the dignitaries or the families from the next town over are arriving about 9 or 10. They're leaving in the morning before they get here, so they'll have to get here and then they'll have to set their stuff up.
Blah,
and then,
blah, 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 blah. Okay. I can sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good night.
I'm so tired.
Sweet dreams.
Don't wake me up when they get here.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah. And so you guys go to sleep.
Morticians are great, though. Don't take me as a
Totally join
representative
us.
of all the rest of us.
Don't take me as a representation.
Like, duck walk out, going...
and yeah, you cut one all the way across the bar to the point where it wakes the town drunk.
Oh.
And he grabs his drink and heads out the door.
If that wasn't so gross, I would be impressed, but I'm also too tired.
So you guys
Broke
sleep.
rock.
Doc gave up on us.
I'm drugging him tonight.
Are you going to give him a special pill?
No.
Downers.
No.
What are
Uppers.
you giving him?
Don't worry about it.
Laxatives?
Don't
You know
worry
what?
about it.
I won't ask.
Actually, laxatives might be a good idea for you.
Ruins the wedding
You
tomorrow.
could
by
just give me more
shitting the
cheese.
entire
Sometimes
time.
that works.
So
My little Morticians RX pad.
you guys have a full night's rest. So go ahead and get your daily healing rate added back to your HP.
It's nice when you don't lose health.
That's 4.
So what's your healing rate on your
I think
character?
it's just 4 there.
Okay, so you get the +4, but your max HP takes a -6 hit.
6.
And John's down.
That's to the max, right? Not to my
Brings
current,
the whole
or does it take
maximum
both?
health.
Because
takes
you're at
both.
second.
Okay.
You're
So while you are not, so this is how like roids work. As you level, your base still increases. That -6 is to your base, and it immediately affects your current as well. When you take the roids, you start at your base and increase it from 6. So you now have a 12 HP variance from your base, like a swing.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news too. Since you're both at level 2, the
How's that
infection spreads, causing negative 12 HP.
I did that when I woke up, or whenever.
Yeah, he did. He took the
Okay.
damage right then and
And
there.
I realized I hit myself twice instead of the zombie. so I gotta remove that.
So I beat myself into becoming a zombie.
You just bonk.
We'll take care of that in the morning.
Man, I really wish Vine was still a thing. We could have just filmed that and put it on Vine. It would have been hilarious. Vine was a thing in 2012.
I know.
So, for those of you who have infection levels that aren't permanent, if you wish to roll your bacteria resistance for the full night's rest, you can do that. And it looks like nobody has temporary infection stages.
Not yet.
Yeah, still have the
So-
first one.
Key phase there yet. Oh, and rations and water.
Yeah, so he's covered with the cheese. If you guys want to eat something before bed, that's definitely recommended so you don't get a hunger or exhaustion.
Absolutely.
So rations gives you 1d6 back, and water gives you 1d4.
Gonna hold on to water.
Bar
We're just gonna
sandwich.
eat tomorrow.
A
Yeah, don't eat
D6
today,
for
you'll just
food.
eat tomorrow.
You feel fine,
And
Doc, but I
D4
need
for
the
water.
heal. I don't want another nano in my ass.
Stop going down.
8.
No.
You
It's
got-
how you
did you
make
ever
the
play
good
Punch
money.
Out? You just keep pressing the button and you get back up. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Just press the button, get back up. You stay down. You stay down like Mike Tyson hit you.
Side note, I am so looking forward to that fight. I am so looking forward to that. I'm not even into boxing. I'm like, I can't wait to see this.
Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul?
Jack Paul? Logan Paul?
Jake Paul?
Jake Paul?
One of the Paul
One of the Paul brothers.
It's going to be a
Do not.
one-hit wonder.
I don't know. I'm just interested in how they're going to do it because it is considerably one of the greatest fighters of all time. Anyway, and I digress. All right, so you guys sleep. You sleep hard. You sleep good. You wake up feeling well rested. You wake up smelling like ass and water.
Mm-hmm.
And Brady,
Ready for a wedding.
you wake up smelling like ass because you took a dive into the stagnant water, into the water, and you didn't bathe or anything. So now you have this like mildewy, funky gym sock smell attached to you.
It's gonna be great for the wedding.
That's...
And John,
I will do a
you
healthy
had
comfort.
some concerns about bacteria.
About the cheese growing bacteria?
No, you had concerns about bacteria in the wall, bronchitis, mildew. That was explained to you by Doc.
Oh, that's right.
So
I forgot about that.
when you wake up, you smell it,
That's terrible. It's the wrong kind of.
and you react, and you have this sense of panic kind of building up inside of you. How does John respond to the realization that he is covered in bacteria and mildew?
Let's see. I start stripping. I realize that I'm just dropping everything I can onto the floor, grabbing my bag with cheese and getting out of the room. I don't care what time of day it is. I'm stopping before I get totally nude, but if everything on me is moldy and mildewy, I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to kick Kelvin and be like, hey, get this stuff. We stink. Can you get everything into the sunshine? Are you awake?
Yeah, I'm like, so I guess He shoved the clothes in my hand. I'm like, I was gonna go outside anyways, but I'll take your clothes too. We happen to be near a balcony facing on the back of the building that faces away from the street. That I can put clothes on.
Not enough coffee.
So you fell into the water when you went down yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, pardon me. So even your chonies were wet. So even they smell like mildew.
I mean, I don't want them on, but I realize that we're on a mission and we're...
Do you stay in the room or do you run out?
No, I'm leaving the room, like, in my
underoos. Shower or something.
You go into the bar.
Uh-huh.
Are you walking out of the bar or are you just...
Is the bartender there?
The day shift bartender is there. And he sees you and he's like, sir, the bathhouse was the door across from you? The bathhouse, do you want some hot water or something?
What do you think?
I
turn around,
don't know
I
what
walk
you're
away,
doing.
I let some farts out.
You did this, Steve.
Best ability ever. So he's like, okay. And he goes to the I don't want to call her a servant. She's like a waitress, but she does other stuff around.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she's a servant. It goes to the gal and he's like, a customer wants a hot shower. Put the water on. Let's boil some water. Let's get some water over there for him. We'll be with you in a minute, sir. Just to let you know that's one silver. Yeah, he's already in there.
I'm glad they've
let
already
him know
adopted
it's one
mortician
silver.
currency.
No problem. Can I have a
We
shower?
have gold now, though, too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you find the bathroom. There is an old dry bar of soap, and they have a full-on porcelain tub that has a galvanized pipe going from the drain, laying across the floor, just going straight through a hole in the wall, going outside. Mm-hmm. And there's a stopper in it, but there's no water in it. You have to wait. What do the rest of you guys want to do while John has his freak out?
I'm gonna try to find a place where they can hang out clothes to dry in the sun as requested.
So you're just carrying the clothes? And everything?
He shoved all his clothes in my hand.
Thank you, Calvin.
Yeah, so you walk outside and you see there's bunting and banners all over the town because they're getting ready for the wedding. And there's red, white, and blue banners and bunting because it's all they had. Yeah, and they're having a celebration. And so, as far as the lines hanging up, there's lines everywhere. There's lines all over the town.
Is there any around back where I can hang clothes?
Yeah. Okay. So you can walk behind the bar. You go behind the bar and you see a old style, just a metal tube with like aluminum, a spider, legs and wires going between. It's an old fashioned drying rack from like the 1950s or 60s.
Yeah, I'll just throw his clothes on it real quick, and then I'll find the bathhouse for myself.
Okay.
To bathe and get rid of the mildew smell from my stuff. And
so that's...
I'm not leaving my clothes there, though.
That's the only bathhouse in the bar that's a public bathhouse. You assume, being a town that's another residence might have a bath. But as far as the bar is concerned, they only have the ones you're going to have to queue up with.
I'm not shy, Kelvin.
I think I'll take
clean is clean.
I'll go between.
It's a European thing.
and Calvin, when you walk out of the bar, everybody is alive in this town, active, getting ready. It's a celebration.
Good. That's a good thing.
There's a couple of musicians setting up musical instruments. Little kids are running around playing, having a great time. The mayor sees you, he waves, he's really, really excited. Everyone's having just such they're really excited for this wedding.
I guess I want to acknowledge everybody, wave and everything, but I want to get out of here, get rid of the smell real quick, come right back.
Doc, what do you want to do while and I picked you specifically because you were yawning at that moment.
It's because I haven't had my coffee yet.
Oh, we could pause this real quick.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I can push through.
I can make a pot of coffee real
You're
quick.
fine.
Okay.
Trust me. Anyway,
Cuban espresso.
I think he changed his mind.
No, I don't want to pause the game just for me. But yeah, so I'm looking at what Kelvin's doing, and I'm watching him run out of the room. You know, I'm taking stock of our inventory, and I take a flag out, and I am gonna go find the mayor and give it to him.
Yeah. So you walk out of the bar, and the mayor's across on the other side. Real quick before we do that, Sadie, what are you doing while?
So Sadie's gonna hear this commotion, ignore it, and go up to the bartender after the bartender deals with John and go, "Do you have any coffee?"
We got coffee-like stuff. Kind of coffee.
Like instant.
Well, it's not really instant. We had a trader a while ago, and what he figured out was how to roast chicory root.
I love chicory coffee.
Great, because it has a little bit of coffee in it and a lot of roasted chicory root.
That's fine.
And so he's like, oh, okay. And he starts making a cup of coffee for you.
Above table, I actually do love chicory coffee. It's my favorite.
There's no caffeine in chicory root.
That's fine.
It's interesting. They used it during World War II, but there's no caffeine actually. At least according to what I read, internet. So he's brewing you a cup of coffee. Doc, you go across, you see the mayor, and he's directing people, and there is a well-dressed man and woman standing in front of them, and they're all smiling. And as you approach the mayor, you hear him say, well, here's one of the morticians now who took care of that homestead for us so that the young couple will get that homestead. I believe his Doc, was it? Doc, come here, Doc. Doc, I want you to meet, and I'm going to look this up. Mayor Donovan wants to introduce you to. And
I believe there was something about a very handsome man. Is that guy outside as well?
That was one of the store owners.
Yep.
He introduces you to the mayor and Mrs. Mayor of Guston, whose names are Mr. and Mrs. Cupboard.
Okay. Let me write that down real quick, because I will forget.
Cupboard. That sounds like a realistic name someone could have.
Yeah.
Sounds like they were named after cabinets.
Old Mother Hubbard.
Yeah, but her name was Hubbard, not Cupboard.
Anyway.
Her cupboard.
Her
Maybe
name is
her
Hubbard.
cupboard was a child.
Their name is Hubbard.
Anyway, yes, then I'll go to shake their hands, and obviously holding this flag in my other hand.
What's with the flag?
Yes, so last night when we returned, the good mayor here, Mr. Donovan, decided that his homestead, this beautiful little piece of land here, will be protected by the Morticians and join Sanctuary Valley Republic.
Interesting. The mayor's like, of course, this is a great idea. And he calls over to a young man. He goes, hey, and the young man comes over and he takes the flag from you and hands it to the young man. He goes, run this up the flagpole. Take the other one down, run it up the flagpole. And the young boy grabs it and runs over to a flagpole, and he takes down a ratty old California flag. And he runs up the Sanctuary Valley flag in its place. And the mayor starts clapping, and everyone in town kind of stops and looks. And not everyone in town starts clapping, but those who know it join the mayor. They're like, yeah. And the people who aren't clapping are standing next to people who are clapping, and the people clapping, no, this is great. And there seems to be a general excitement of joining the Republic. Give me an awareness check.
Is that penalty gone?
That penalty.
That penalty would be gone as soon as you fell asleep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I passed.
You passed. The way you see it with the clustering, there definitely seems to be a difference in community. The people you saw clapping are all faces that you recognized from the previous day when you arrived. Those not clapping seem to be new faces that you don't recognize. So that's what you get over. So the mayor leans into the mayor, Mr. and Mrs. Hubbard, and is like, "This is going to be great for our trade network. This is. I feel like I keep wanting to slide into Owen. This is going. Wow, this is going to be so good for our trade network. We're going to get together." And
Fantastic.
What was that?
So it's not the best. It's gonna be fantastic.
It's going to be fantastic. All these guys out here buying my style. They don't know my real. But he's excited, and he starts up the conversation. So Mr. Hubbard, the Mayor Hubbard. So what are the benefits? Donovan here is speaking very highly of you, and of course you guys did all that hard work for the land. What would be the benefits for our small community? We're not as big as Patterson here, but what does Sanctuary Valley Republic?
Yes.
A full-on republic.
Yes.
Like how they used to do republics with the Senate and all that, and like representatives.
Yes. Am I not?
Protection.
Am I not
from
saying
zombies.
yes enough? Is that
They're not there,
Yeah.
so okay. Well, it's been 7 years, so a full-on republic. So what are the benefits of joining this republic?
do you like a stable currency?
It would help with our trade.
I toss him a. Let me check and see.
I have the notes.
I toss him a silver piece.
Meanwhile, I'm like,
Standard currency.
Kelvin, get my
Silver,
foot.
gold, bronze.
Should I get
Or copper.
zombies?
Copper.
Tell him to bring more soap.
Radio. No tax
So
structure.
while Doc is having this lengthy conversation, they bring in water and hot water, and they fill up the tub, and you're able to take a nice hot shower with a very old, dried, crusty bar of soap.
Yeah.
Because, age.
It's been 7 years.
Sadie wants to go stand on the porch and just stare at everything going on with her coffee.
Yeah, and so you have your coffee, and what you see is the goings on of them getting ready for a ceremony. The chairs are out, the barbecue's going. There are booths set up, makeshift booths that weren't there the day before, and you see trade being exchanged between different from different people. What catches your attention is the predominant booths from the members of Guston. It's Guston. They're not trading any food. They're trading equipment. Especially firearms and bullets. Knives.
Any brass
They have that.
knuckles?
On trade, they're selling that.
Yes, they have a collection of weaponry.
Military base.
You don't know. That's just what they're selling.
Sadie wants to shop.
Calvin.
I assume I finished bathing and up to.
Oh, you're still kind of in queue. It depends
Yeah.
on how quickly John here wants to wrap up his bath, or is he? Are you going deep dish?
I mean-
are you going to like grapes on your fingertips, or
Are you going to shed an entire layer of skin?
Yeah, but not particularly. I'm not spending a lengthy time bathing, but I don't know what they have to scrub. But if they have like a copper wire scrubber, I'm probably like using that.
You're gonna be the cleanest man in Sanctuary Valley.
As quick as I can.
Yeah. Really, a copper wire scrubber?
I don't know what kind of scrubber they have. I mean, if they have a scrubber, I would use it.
You just hit yourself with a Brillo pad.
Yes or no?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, well, I guess
Warm water.
I would check before Kelvin got in. You're not getting in this tub, right?
No,
They got more water for Kelvin?
Is there a second tub or is it the same tub?
There's just one tub. I mean, do you pull the stopper before you get out?
Yeah, I would drain it.
Okay.
He's not. You can't clean yourself in dirty water.
Right. So you drain it. You have to wait for them to fill it up, back up, and everything. I asked him if he peed in the tub.
Totally. Yeah.
I see.
It prevents the fungus between your toes growing. That one right there.
So yeah, you're able to take a nice shower, a nice bath and everything. So while they're cycling through the bath, Doc, Mayor Hubbard's like, okay, this, yeah, we could standardize. We've got a town to the south that we trade with, and creating a stable economy would really work out for our trade routes. Maybe benefit us. Say, let me ask you something. What are the Morticians doing about armaments?
Weapons?
You know it.
Oh. Well, personally, us on this expedition, we're all armed with cleaver. For one, our Mortician's cleaver and our wand. We were also given a pistol of sorts. And we were told mostly to find what we can on the road.
Well.
Now, take in mind...
Do me a favor. Swing by Guston after the wedding. We're just the next town south down the road. We manufacture the best bullets in the world. And I can say that because we're the only ones manufacturing bullets in the world.
Yeah, well.
Entire world.
Hell
I
of an
mean,
export.
with my repair, I could reasonably do bullets, but
No, my repair.
my repair, no.
So,
Two.
yes, you've seen
We've
what we've...
got a smelter. We're making blades. We're making, scavengers, traders,
Backstory.
everyone passing through the area. We've done very well trading for food.
Can Sadie hear this?
No, he's on the other side of the town.
Ask about spiked knuckles.
So, well, as you've seen here, we're willing to help out in exchange for you guys to join, your town to join the Republic. We will be stopping there as now we know where it is.
Fantastic. And we got a wedding to go. And Donovan's like, all right, enough of this politics. Let's get this wedding going on, huh, guys? I think it's about time. And he looks at his wrist, but there's no watch there. And he says, everyone, gather around. And all the hustle and bustle. You're done with your showers. Anything you want to do before the wedding begins?
Be in the tub.
I would like to, after exit, dress nicely and mingle with the crowd, kind of see if anyone's planning anything untoward during the wedding, or make sure it goes off as smooth as possible.
That's a good idea. Maybe we can get that guy to give us their jacket. I don't know. Someone I see. Is there anyone I see? I see you dressing up nicely, and I'm like,
I was just in the mass of loners or something that they know we're traveling.
Yeah, everyone's. It seems to be. You know what? Give me an awareness check, or I will also accept an intelligence roll.
That's worse.
Is that anybody?
All of us.
He's the one posing the question.
No, the 7.
You see him near-blooded. According to you, everyone looks like they're having a great time, and they're excited. And after you kind of scan for any troubles, you do see a couple of guardsmen at the front gate post. They're not looking out; they're looking in at the wedding. And the mayor starts gathering everyone around, and the ceremony begins. There's plenty of seats for everyone. With only a couple of people having to stand on the outskirts. Mayor Hubbard actually guides you over, and he has you sit next to him. and you guys
weddings.
see the.
You know,
And it's like front row, like
Yeah,
you're
right.
like very very front row.
Mhm.
And
lean over to the guy next to me that's not Donovan. I don't know who these people are. I need help.
They're gonna have cake, I heard.
I don't like cake. I'm a pie person.
That's why I talk so cranky.
Isn't quite a while.
so Donovan is proceeding over the wedding. The one
Okay.
sitting next to you is Mayor Hubbard, and his wife's on the other side. And so there's just like some random stranger sitting next to you.
Yeah, that random stranger's getting it all.
And you guys see, for those who met him the previous day, so I think John and Doc were the only ones who met him.
Yeah.
Ryan, who has a very nice buttoned-up collared shirt, and he's standing, next to the mayor, and he's kind of, anxious and excited. And then the band starts playing, dun dun da da, and the bride Diane goes up, and they have a full wedding ceremony. Goes off without a hitch. They kiss, everyone cheers, rice is thrown, and then the celebration
What
begins.
a waste of food.
The confetti was thrown, and then,
Huzzah.
and then there's a full-on celebration. Drinks are half off at the bar. Barbecue, Rich. Now that the ceremony's over, what do you guys want to do?
Group up. Talk.
Yeah.
Is there anyone trading clothing?
Or Ross.
Now that I've shed all my Mortician's gear, I realize how few other garments I have.
You didn't put them back on? I assumed after your bath.
I put in them, for the ceremony, all Mortician stuff, but I guess I felt a little exposed for
I think he's looking
walking
for
out
armor.
into the tavern.
Yeah.
Actually, that armor would be nice if we can
Yeah,
I was thinking
That's
that
what I'm
too.
talking about. A
I
nice
know.
jean jacket or chaps or...
Now, hold on. Before we get excited here, there's the next town over,
I want a helmet.
and they have a full-on armory and smeltery.
I can get some really good brass knuckles.
We could have Kelvin carry stuff back for them.
Yeah.
I can actually.
Maybe we
Well, you
can get
guys do
something
have
for
that
Calvin to
mission
spend,
where
so-
the
Cheese
trade
go.
was already purchased for. You have the
Cheese.
delivery of meat
Oh, yes.
that needs to
For
go to the
store.
next
We
town.
have no
Oh yeah, we
cheese,
need to bring them our meat,
but not the cheese.
not the cheese.
Not
No,
the
just the
cheese.
meat.
Yeah, we'll bring them the rations.
And then on top of that, there was also a mission to help them clear out the salt mine.
Yes, I have both of those written down.
And then there was a mission to go to the next town to a machine shop, because the opportunity for Calvin to find a whetstone on top of, they were looking for parts
And we have to take the salted beef to Guston.
and the salted beef.
The very handsome man
Beef to
told us.
Guston. Is the machine shop in Guston also?
The machine shop is in Guston.
So they're all three in Custom.
We can get the
Except the salt
two
mine.
out of three.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, the machine shop is actually in an abandoned town nearby.
Okay.
So I
Not
have
directly on the way, but...
It's not. It's indirectly. It'd be adjacent to Patterson that you're in now.
So let's go ahead
I
and
have
Machine shop.
abandoned town to
No.
the east, inquire within,
This,
help one at
salt
salt
mine.
mine, signed
Salt
by
mine? Is that
douchebag
closer?
Tom Sawyer.
I think so.
I
Hire
vote for
to
salt
take
mine,
salted
too.
beef to Guston, and that was
This salt mine, is it pretty close?
The way the mayor described it, it was like an hour march from their town into the. It's been shut down for a while. There is
Yeah.
a chain link fence
Yeah.
around it, but the fencing, the last time anyone reported, was down. So their concern is that zombies have gotten inside, and their intent is to start the salt mine back up.
Is salt still a tradable commodity right now?
Absolutely.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the apocalypse, salt
It's
is
like-
the most important
salt
thing in the
is
world.
necessary.
Okay, just in case we do find some while I'm there, I want to bring some to carry some salt back.
I
Salt is-
apologize. Give me 1 second, guys, so I can silence this, because I can
Stealing some salt.
edit all this shit out.
There was a chance that the government stowed cheese in this cave.
I don't know where you're
This
getting
is
this
true.
information from, but
No,
it's
my
wrong.
family. No, my family had a bunch of... We all,
Government
as
cheese
cheese makers, we all had to put into the government cheese caves. So...
Yeah.
I doubt it. This is a salt mine. It is
you
not a
never know where they could stow cheese.
storing cheese in salt mines would be perfect.
They took it from all the cheesemakers as like a national
I would say yes,
thing.
it would be. But no, if they're actively mining salt.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Nobody's
But
been
it has
in
been
there.
shut down
It's
for a
been
while.
fenced off, so they don't know.
The
if
government's
salt
been
mines-
gone for the last 7 years.
It's worth
As
a
far
look.
as
There's
we
no
know.
one to put cheese in the cheesecake.
As far as we know. I know more information about that, thanks, Steve, but as far as we know, there is no government.
All I wanted was a bag for the salt that I'm going to steal.
No.
Oh.
You're good.
In real life, the government
No,
had a
'cause the-
program to
Oh.
store cheese.
I know
Okay.
about
You
the
know about the
cheesecakes.
cheesecakes.
Which
Yeah.
I'm reading tonight.
I'm just saying,
Not this one.
not this
But I
one.
need to check.
I'm just download it on my phone. So I'm just
No, we're gonna check.
They're
We're
about,
gonna check inside the cave.
I just want to buy a bag for the salt I want to steal.
Calvin just wants cheese.
No salt.
Calvin just
Buy
wants
a bag.
salt.
I want salt. I think it's valuable. I'm over there.
What are you, a
I just
cow?
want to grab some.
Salt's actually
Salt lick.
true side note. Salt is so incredibly important as when you have no chemical refineries, it's a food preservative. It's used in almost all rudimentary medicines.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a healing agent. It's a sterilizer. You can use it like salt's so incredibly important to the human species.
Exactly.
All
I'm
of our
gonna steal it.
evolution. Like it's the reason we have the term salary, which is Roman for salt, because they used to pay their wages with it. That it's like so incredibly important.
Yeah.
So much so that I may or may not have a 50-pound bag in a sealed container just for the apocalypse because, hey, it's cheaper than guns.
Which apocalypse are you fighting for? The demonic one or just the regular one?
Well, you never know. Zombies, nuclear, who knows? You know,
It could all happen.
there could be a fucking cheese scarcity, and
And then the government would have the cheese.
so you guys converse and you talk
That's
about
why
what you
they
want to
did
do
it.
next. There's a full-on party going on, and people are having a great time. And the day winds on. Do you guys want to do any trading at some of the smaller booths?
Since we're going to Guston and Doc really played up the armory and everything, Sadie is going to hold on to the silver before somebody else steals it from her.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody else want to do anything?
Just promote the morticians at the party.
Yeah, so you walk around and you're talking everybody up.
This should be your job.
Or would I'm trying to find a bag of salt. Or a bag full of salt.
So, the mayor comes up to you guys and he's talking and he wants to congratulate all of you. And he comes up to you, Sadie, first, and he says, I just want to say thank you so much for helping us out. It really means that this was a very special day of joining our two communities. And he's had a couple of drinks, and he's getting a little too close to Sadie's personal space. He's not actively hitting on you, but he does not recognize the fact that you're not okay with him being that close. But he's super excited, and he's like shaking your hand and like vigorously, thank you so much. And then like that, he moves on to John. And he's, hey, John.
He's all right, hand
What did you-" And he's got a cocktail in his hand.
He just
No
excited.
ice, of course, but and he's
Clearly.
knocking it back.
I'm disgusted.
Cheeks are bright red. He's so excited for the day. Everyone seems to be having a great time.
Yeah.
And then slowly but surely, the party gets a little bit later. The sun goes down. The music's playing. Barbecue's being passed around. Town drunk's passed out. Made an ass of himself. You guys want to drink or anything?
We'll say.
All learned your lesson the last time I offered booze to you, huh?
Well, I'm still recovering, I think, from. Yeah, I don't have a lot of HP.
Sadie is on edge because there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
And a man just touched her, but she doesn't know very well. She's kind of like, Doc, got any alcohol for like hand sanitizer or something?
I guess John would be
You're
looking
right, dumb
for
question. It's the apocalypse. I'll just spit on it.
I'll get
greens or some kind of extra armor.
You're looking for armor and stuff?
Yeah,
So
and greens.
In greens?
Yeah.
What do you mean by greens? Like vegetables?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's food trade and stuff like that.
Perfect.
You're able for a couple of copper is able to get some.
Is this what you're talking about, Doc? Fiber?
Yes.
And
I start
Put
to try to.
cheese on
I try
it.
to put cheese on it.
No.
so
I actually smack his
the
hand.
greens you find is you find radishes. They
Oh, good.
had some radishes.
Mhm.
And the armor, what they're trading, they've got a couple of knives, they've got a couple of spears, nothing too intricate.
Mhm.
The ammo that they're selling is low caliber, just 22 and 9mm bullets.
Okay.
And their prices compared to what you're used to seeing at a mortician's camp are 1.5 times more than what you're used to trading for.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a speech roll, John. Give me a speech roll.
$79.
So you've been chatting up with this armorer guy, and he tells you, look, I know it's limited. You know, we can only carry so much down the road, but come to my brother's store, Billy Bob's Big Badass Armor.
Mm-hmm.
That's Billy Bob's Big Badass Armor, and
have a lot
we'll
of
get you
ratings for
loaded up. We've got padding, we've got plating, we've got all kinds of fun stuff.
That'd be fun.
That you might be interested for your armor.
All right.
We can take care of you. We've got anvils. We've got a really great blacksmith. We got a machine shop that's operational. We'll make you some great stuff.
Okay.
If you want to sample our
2
wares,
days.
what?
What? You got samples?
Well, it's for sale. But if you want to see the craftsmanship, the blades are right here for you to look at.
You made these blades?
This is shit that we made. This is high octane steel, baby.
I'll take a look at them.
High octane steel.
Do they?
So you know
What do they
that I'm
look
talking
like?
out of my ass, but John failed the roll. He convinces I know what I'm fucking talking about.
For those who don't know, I'm a
my-
machinist.
Because my speech, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know about the metal quality because I don't talk well.
yeah.
Okay.
You think I'm being
100%.
so 100% sincere?
Okay.
So then as you guys mingle and everything, the day runs on. You guys eventually get tired, drink too much, ate too much, and the mayor does want to know what you guys are planning on doing next, but he's so drunk, even if you told him, he probably wouldn't make it.
We're gonna go make a zombie strip club.
And
Just talk